So, what are they telling? I say, after colonialism and slavery for our history and where we did today, there are two schools of thought, basically. And one be say, we have to get over it. Nothing happened. Move on. It has happened, it has happened. You have nothing to talk about. You have nothing, move on. There's another school of thought that says, no, it has to be addressed and the issues have to be redressed. That the setup that we have become, that we have been forced to live under inside this neo-colonialist state is not working. Those are the two schools of thought. Europeans are the founders of the first school of thought. Europeans are the founders to say Africans are savages, primitive, that our history of slavery and colonialism under them was necessary to civilize us. So they had done nothing wrong. You understand? This is the European school of thought. This is now where they balance their argument with this. Right? And personally, me, I no blame them. Until you catch thief, I never see thief come outside before say, I'm a thief. Thief was past winch. I they tell you now. Thief was past winch. That's why if you go church, now, Jesus Christ can catch winch. Oha. He go catch winch now for church. Jesus Christ can never catch thief. Never. You can't see anybody for church just stand up say, I'm a 419. I'm a 419. Holy Ghost fire. I'm a 419. You can never see that one. You can never say, I'm a kidnapper. Holy Ghost. Holy. You can never. Because thief pass winch. I they tell you, anybody will tell you to fear winch, pass to fear thief, that person hates you. Thief is the highest. That's why Africa is the way it is. When Africa they under winches, when winches they reign for Africa, all Africans they enjoy. I swear. Go read your history. When the winches were in charge of Africa, everybody for Africa they enjoy. Now when the thieves, the kidnappers of people, the agents of slavery, the agents of colonialism, the thieves and the kidnappers, the extractors that take from their people to survive. Now when they enter, suffering everywhere, left, right, and center. So thief pass winch. And Africans today, if we see winch, we go burn out. We'll never even say na winch, or we'll never even see the person. So we think say you be winch, we are burning. But if you are a thief, hey, there's nothing Africans will not do for you. There's nothing you want as a thief that Africans are not ready to do for you. We are ready. We are on your side, 100%. So, the thieves of Africa and their agents and descendants, they support this European claim. You know. But the Africans believe, say, there's something that must be done. There's something that must be done for us to reclaim our destiny, to reclaim our true purpose as African people, that something must be done. Now, when you look at Africa, who is supposed to fight for the children of Africa if it's not the African elders? Now, elders must educate the youth. But I do this organized abandonment when I just come back from my tour. But that day I was too tired. And the scope of the topic is wide. I go do this organized abandonment. I go do it for like 2 months. All the topic of my discussion will be organized abandonment. Because now how I must understand what they happen with this. What is happening in Africa is not a mistake. Many of them say, these people, they try, they do mistake. No. You now must understand, say, it's organized abandonment. That's why that last one where I tell you about policy. Any decision that is made, it go reach one point for that decision making, where we go see, say, what is the pros and the cons. What is good about this decision and what is bad about this decision. Who will suffer from this decision, who will gain from this decision. We must reach that point before any decision is made. So for any decision to be made, Even this, our president, Asiwaju, for in inaugural speech, he said, let the poor breathe. Now don't forget, he come outside, say, let the poor breathe. In first policy, after saying, let the poor breathe, is to shock the poor. To shock. Because they decided, say, okay, fine, I'll use subsidy as an example for now. To fix this issue of subsidy, the government came to a crossroad. The crossroad is this. Do we fix subsidy by implementing justice? Do we fix policy and this subsidy issue by implementing justice? Or do we fix this subsidy issue by implementing hardship? Justice means say they will fix the subsidy issue by removing the corruption, which is the problem. The only problem with subsidy is corruption. And that's why no matter how this government try to lie that they remove it, they must continue to put it back. Because they know that they cannot impose that hardship on the people fully. Because if they don't put subsidy, by now, petrol should be 1,450 naira per liter, according to world prices. Them no fit sustain economy on 1,450 naira per, so they must continue the subsidy. And the people they take, in fact, I don't hear now say, it be like say, I never checked the figures, I'm not sure. The money they paid now since they remove subsidy, the secret subsidy money, I hear say it don't pass the open subsidy money. Hidden subsidy money has overtaking, that's the right English, has overtaken the open subsidy money that we had before. So that now decision. Our elders are dead. All true African elders are dead. At least the majority of them. In Nigeria, for example, we have very few elders in our society. We have very few elders in our society. Now let me tell you, when me and they grow up with elders, when real elders they exist, they know the party and roll with young people. I swear. Ogure, when real elders they move, they know they do what young people they do. We used to look at them in awe, say, oh, more waiting the people they do so. Not be say they don't they copy our dance. The kind of music that they hear, not be the kind of music where we they hear. They go the yabo say our music na hear music. We say go the yabo that say they know they hip, they hear better music. Not be the ones where we say now the club where you did the day. Now the dance where you dance, they dance. Now the dress where they wear, they wear. If you don't grow up, you cannot be an elder. The first criteria of being an elder is to grow up. Is to do waiting to grow up. First criteria. The second criteria is to educate and inspire the next generation. To educate and inspire the next generation. What does that one mean for economic terms? What does it mean in economic terms to educate and inspire? It means say elders of, if a society gets elders, what the youth go do for their life. Everything with the youth, the young people, the next generation, every step they will take in their life must be arranged by the elders. The youth must have something to enter where they meet for ground. The youth must have something to enter where they meet for ground. Not be the elders wey go dey ask the youth, say wetin the youth they do for the country. Bastard question wey I never hear before for my life. Youth when they grow up, you wey don't grow, they ask them, say why, wetin they do for the country? Wetin youth want do? With which money? Where the money where they go take do anything? Which experience youth won't take do anything? Wetin they know? Where the expertise? Where the training? What the youth? What the youth? Youth are a reflection of society, not solution. And they tell me this all the time. The youth of a society are a reflection of that society. Reflection. They not be the solution. If you want to know how your society be, if you want to know whether your society they progress, whether your society they regress, whether your society they educated, whether your society they ignorant, anything you want to know about your society, you look at your youths. When you look at your youths, you know exactly where your society is. It is the responsibility. But when you have irresponsible elders, those that the Yorubas have called Agbaya. Africans, we have a word for them. Because they say, Africans must respect their elders. Now the same Africans come up with the idea of Agbaya. Say not be every elder that they respect. Elders must end. Now end. You go end the rest. This is why, because our elders for Africa, as I tell you, they are not elders. These people in Africa that dominate and rule us, they are far removed from what an elder is supposed to be. Far removed. Far removed. Very far removed from what an elder is supposed to be. Everybody now, my boy. We are all doing my boy, chasing latest fashion. Elders don't know if you imagine how to build their own car. We don't know if you invest in how to. They don't even have a steel mill in this whole country. How can you produce without steel? They don't manufacture. They don't do anything. Look, the whole Lagos. How many libraries have they built? These elders that want their youth to be intelligent and smart and know how to behave. You want youth to know how to behave. Where is the library and the community centers where you teach them these things? You know, to say youth relationship and interaction and behavior just happen like that. No. Go and study your African societies. One of the different groups, different society to initiate people into the behavior that is okay for that society. Till today, go to rural areas in this country. Those youth groups still exist to try and integrate young people, teach them the good behavior, and it is by example. It is by what? Example. It's not by cho. The elders must lead and show the example of how society must be. You know? So you live like, what do they build for youth where they want me to make it get sense? Hotel and nightclub everywhere. Hotel and nightclub every corner, every place. Before you breathe, open your eye, open your ear, new hotel. This is the organized abandonment of African youths. It is the organized abandonment of African people. You understand? This your so-called elders, these people, they believe in the European narrative because now waiting empower them be that. This is how they are able to be rich. They have no other idea to be rich, to have this money, other than to succumb to European ideas about who our people are. So you people are not human beings in their eye. that deserve their loyalty. They are loyal to a system. They are loyal to capitalism. They are loyal to that system that allows them to import Rolls Royces and wear Rolex watches that they cannot invest to create. They want you to believe that it is in wearing these things and using it that makes you a human being. They don't want you to believe in independence. As Africans, Europeans need that evidence that we cannot build. They need our societies to be like this, to justify their actions to us. All the people you see running our society are their agents to keep our societies like this, so that Europeans can say, look at them. And they can now say, we are not like them, oh. See, we are fly, we have diamond, we have Rolls Royce, we have everything all these rich Europeans have. Because they think that it is those things that make Europeans successful. They don't know that it is by the fact that those European elites build those things themselves that make them successful. So you must believe, say, if you know if you buy watch, and that's why you must, anything they buy, do they have more money than Elon Musk? I'm asking you African people. These people, do they have more money? What is the last thing Elon Musk bought? Why is he not posting it for his people to see? What is the last thing Jeff Bezos bought? Where did Jeff Bezos do his last birthday? What kind of car does Bill Gates drive? No, I'm asking you these questions. I'm not saying the answer is not out there. You can go on Google and you probably find out all these things I'm telling you. I'm asking. But they no go put time for your eye. All our own billionaires, we don't need to ask Google which thing that they use when they do last birthday. It is there in the news. They go make sure say why. Because they have nothing else to offer you. Apart from diminishing you in the name of materialism. So that you know, if you ask them the questions where you need to ask as a young person. Instead of you to ask the right questions to them, you will question yourself. Why I no get Rolls Royce? My life is useless. Why I no get Rolex? Why I no they wear Gucci? Why you will question yourself, they question your humanity. You will question yourself. It's so make you ask them, say, where are my jobs? You are extracting my resources. Where are my opportunities? Why be say this opportunity for this country that for only una family and una friends and those that bow to you? Where is the investment in my education? Where is the investment in my housing, in my health care? Waiting my resources they do for me. You cannot ask those questions because you know what make thieves hate you. Hey! More ready. Make thief because you fear make thief, an extractor, guy man, people that cannot point to something that they've done in their life, that it is not from the blood of their people. I swear for this country, the day where even though a local government where MOP go win for this country, everybody for that local government must open their accounts. You must open your accounts. Everybody for that local government. Because let's say you Nigerians don't understand. Say anything what people they show now for this is from your blood, fam. You know somebody that has died. I know they lie you. All this what they show now online, whatever they like. You know somebody in your life that has died directly from those things that they are showing you online. Where you say they lose your brain over. My sister, I lost a sister in this country. Not even she was in the best hospitals. That they treat her for ulcer, when she get cancer. Before they knew it was cancer, it was too late. How many people? We are not a poor family. We are not a poor family. How many of them don't lose pikin when they born for a house for hospital? How many of them? How many homes for this country no get infant mortality? Name your family, say, no, get small people who don't die for Sana house. All those things don't matter to you now. Richard Milley. They'll take and do it like this. Hey! I see, and when I see them, they hate. When I was growing up, I swear, now bastard children, they hate people. Why they? I say grown men with jobs. I'm not saying jobs like supervisor, general managers, directors. Person go, they come, they go stand up there. Sometimes their children are present when they are healing their fellow men that have done nothing, no, just because they have money. Their children will be there. Based on what do we respect the elders of Nigeria as young people? The elders of Nigeria should give, because as I said, Africans will say, we can use Yoruba culture. We say we must respect, that them also tell us about Agbaya. You see the kind of elders who will get that time, honest elders, very honest. Say you must respect your elders, but also Agbaya Day, meaning that it's not by force. There is a criteria before an elder must be respected. Respect is not oppression. Respect now that thing when we give our elders for Africa, for the great life where they create for all of us. Because they earn them. The respect that husbands claim from their wives in Africa was not respect to the man, it was a submission to a culture that protected them. African women today are raped left, right, and center. Who don't know girl where they don't rape? Which person gets sister? Go and talk to, if you get sisters, better sit them down. Let them open up to you. Within their eye, they see for this town. Can you protect your women? Can we protect our women today? Go to Europe and America, look at all our women. Go to Dubai. See our women on the streets. All over the world, prostituting themselves. And they tell you now, how many African billionaires of 70 years don't marry 20-year-old Oyibo girl? I'm asking, show me, give me goals, fam. Show me a 70-year-old African billionaire married to a Western European 20-year-old girl, 22-year-old girl, 25-year-old girl. Show me one. Can never see her. Because regardless, our women lack our protection. We don't build societies that they can thrive in as human beings. As women, they sell our soul. Our women have to sell their bodies. Men have no body to... Well, now men don't sell... Well, it is a patriarchal world. It's a man's world. So don't if you let women enjoy anything for too long before they take them over. The prostitution game in this Lagos, men have hijacked it. Yet to work up. Men are selling body and soul, fam. Body and soul. Men are selling body and soul now, so don't worry about that. Men are selling body and soul in the society that our elders don't give us. Young people cannot progress, cannot do anything. What respect? In this organized abandonment of responsibility of people, it's organized. No matter, it's not mistake. All my title of all my life, I say for the next 2 months, I'll be organized abandonment. Because Africans must understand that you are abandoned. You are on your own. And until you organize by yourself to reclaim your humanity, reclaim your land, reclaim what you are about. All this stupid childish talk, who will they tell ourselves? Is it your money? Is it your father's business? They there and there you go die. All this kind of, you must remove that mindset from your brain. See what happened for Kenya. The Kenyans, I look the whole news for Africa. I go on DSTV. I check every African news station on DSTV. Every single African news station. I saw nothing about what was going on in Kenya. They say, you know, I say, see what they happen for Kenya. Let me follow the news. We begin to check. They find station. We go show even Kenyan television. Those were the switch off. Remember? Yes. Kenya off their TV. Una know say coup happened for Bolivia 3 days ago. Coup attempt in Bolivia. Now know the story of that. Bolivia has the highest lithium reserves in the world. Elon Musk wants their battery. Eva Morales, he wants the lithium for his battery of his Teslas. Eva Morales refused. They do coup, they pursue him. The people, because they were organized, right? They come back and remove the military government because they did politicians. The people came back to power. They carry military coup again, but because the people are organized, they don't see how they do on the first time. The coup not even succeed. The people stand for road, resist them, pursue the army back. They arrest the general. We lead the coup. Revolution never stops. Once you stand on your own destiny, your true enemies will begin to show themselves. And they tell you about the military, the police for Africa is the same as Latin America. You must know the history of Latin America to see the history of Africa. As goes Latin America, so goes Africa. Anything they happen for Latin America, they must come and practice it here in Africa. Next, that's the testing ground. This is the execution. Go check history. And they tell you now, nothing is happening in a vacuum. But they need to distract you now with all this nonsense. So that you don't go see una real power. Kenya. Now the thing where supposed to happen for Nigeria, now it happen for Kenya. When this government announced this, their subsidy removal, whatever they do. But I don't know what they for we Nigerians, but they say we believe say the more poor people are suffering, the more we are shining. We believe say suffer is an opportunity to shine. Say if the government they make things hard for the poor, and even hard for us too, the fact that we can afford that hardship is a flex. The fact say we feel afford the hardship is a flex for us. It's a flex. Because it go show you say you better pass your neighbor. Abi? So the government in Nigeria, the elites, I call them elders, I call them elites. You know, the petit, as Frantz Fanon, they call them petit bourgeoisie. That's what Frantz Fanon calls them. The petit bourgeoisie. You know? They are happy that you think like that. Yes, they are happy that you think that way because they can sit down and dominate what is yours. They are happy to be 10%ers. To sell you to Europeans and collect their share. And they can use their share to buy all these shining things. And they can't use modernization, replace development for you. They give you some modern things to afford. New TV, new phones, some high-rise buildings, some new cars in the place, some internet, some this, some that, some venues with lights and modernization. but through development, human development. Where are we going in that? Our mortality rate is rising. The average life expectancy in Nigeria is dropping. Polio is back. Cholera is killing us. Which bad thing have they stopped? Nothing. Because they are not interested. The president of Kenya, Ruto, he go America, go discuss this plan with the American government. The American president put Ruto in chair for over office. Say, good job. You have done a good job. But when he reach in people, his people rejected it en masse. Is that not evident for us as African people that the interest of America and Europeans is not the interest of African people? But because our rulers believe in free money, you too believe in free money. That's why I go there online, they beg for giveaway. I understand if there's competition, people, but this constant trying to, at the time of this charity business, where you now believe, say, is an individual that will help you instead of your nation. Individuals that don't even, oh man. Anyway, organized abandonment is real. Organized abandonment is real. You can't hail yourself out of organized abandonment. You cannot beg yourself out of it. You cannot kowtow out of it. You must resist it. You must organize your way out of it. Now, generally, to end this thing, generally, I will touch on the VDM issue real quick. I know they talk personal matter, all this, I know they put my mouth. You will build up yourself. All these people, especially, okay, I use Ayo Mako as an example, when he could defend himself for the rubbish we do with me, he say that me yabam because he collect national award. But that not be personal issue. There's nothing personal about that. 1 week before they give you the award, may I tell you what happened? These were the obedient. They were online and everywhere talking about how useless Buhari's government is. They say Buhari government no fit make any decision right. Say everything Buhari government they do is useless and a mistake. Then that government where they say everything they do is useless, is bad, they can't pick you for award. Is that not also automatically a bad decision? If the government have always made bad decisions, they're a bad government. If they can't give you an award, why would you accept such an award? Knowing that the government is bad. And you don't say the government, no, you don't say the government, they're bad. You don't criticize the government, die. Now they give you an award. It can't come online. They try to explain why he won't take the award. Now that explanation, me, I can't reply, say, stop, resist the urge to shalaye. Just go and take your award. We know you. Just go and take it. Why are you trying to explain to us that you are a good person, but the government, you cannot, your nation, you respect your nation more than the government? Oh, guys, shut up. We know you. Just go and collect the goddamn thing. Is that a personal thing? That's our national discussion we are having. Part of the political discussion of our country. The nation, not the people. People are the nation. It was a political discussion. You were trying to bamboozle us. And I say, oh God, we are not bamboozled.
Yeah, we can't catch you.
That is not personal. It's political.
National.
Anyway, same on this issue too. And, you know, since it's public, that's why I'll say it publicly, you know. Paul and I, we have great relationship, a good relationship from long time. I've known Paul since year 2000. Yes, when Kanu launched Kanu Art Foundation, was it 1999 or year 2000? That's when I met Paul Okoye. He was Kanu's agent that time. You know, and for me, until today, no sports person in Nigeria has given back in that way, in an institutionalized way, that many people can be helped through this channel. You know, although not be football, but it was something. And I, personally, I didn't mind. I was like, so he contact me then, like, oh, they've been calling artists, but they've been charging them, say if I can play for them. I know if you count how many shows I do for them, Kanu that time. And he will tell you, I never asked him for a dime for it. It was also a way for me to help Kanu, to help people. So I used to be the one playing when they did their shows. Then when Kanu can't go Arsenal, me too, I can't day for, you know, Kanu was in Arsenal then. Then like a year or two later, I went to England to school. You know, and I meet Paul there. You know, so anytime he can give me a number, you know, and Kanu too. So anytime where I come London from Liverpool, if I call them, they give me tickets. Go watch the game, you know. And if they come Liverpool to that time, I use them as grass very well because, you know, Arsenal Liverpool tickets, that's like gold and diamond mixed together. You know, and the fact that now I have 2 tickets. Any girl where I toast that week, they no born in father way. I know they talk. I just hold the 2 tickets like this. I just do like this. I just do like this. Say your father fit buy this thing where I go for us. That time I hybrid. We never ever enter hybrid that time. The hybrid we did when I stay school. Now 06 that's now enter hybrid now. Hey, Emirates. You know, I come up for uni like 04, be 05. I don't even forget. Anyway. So, and also, for Paul, when he do one word for Brooklyn, I did something for Paul that I have never done for anybody. I went to play a show without my band. It was a hard show for me because I just met the, you know, a good band, but you know, for me, there was no dynamic between me and the band because I never played before. You know, I had to get some of my friends in New York to play the show just to, you know, I didn't want to say no to Paul. You know, and not be say Paul, I can't say that, okay, this is one thing that Paul did for me. It's just out of our friendship and that openness that me and him have always had. But I still don't believe, say, he reached for him to come publicly to give me order. You know, that's one thing that we must understand in this country as individuals. You know, even though now they help me, even though Paul now come be my orgagon, where they help my life, he can't order me publicly. Yoruba sọ pé ọ̀wọ̀ díẹ̀ lára ń fẹ́. Ọ̀wọ̀ díẹ̀ na small respect body need. If Paul had called me on the phone, I swear maybe me and VDM say if you know they talk again. Maybe because I don't know how much the beef is worth to him. I don't know how much the beef is worth to Paulo. Me and VDM might not be talking. You know, so that is what I see in this relationship that we all have with ourselves in Nigeria. And VDM for me is a necessity. I repeat, very dark black man is a necessity because he can do the personal. Me, I know Sabi. It's true, except you come for me. I don't know how to, you know, when people come in and say, this person do me something, you know, me, I can't put myself. Because when me I small, I won't go separate fight, and I blow the meat for eye. I swear. Two people, they fight. They fight. They never blow themselves. Oh. Nobody don't get themselves better blow. The people who go try to press them like this. Go hard. Your eye don't swell up. So, I've never had that strength. But very dark black man is able to bring the people's call, not against politicians, but the agents, those people with the spirit of our politicians, those politician enablers in our society, where they use their fame, because fame is also some sort of power. Fame is power. Where they use their fame to bully the powerless. Where they use their fame to silence the powerless. Now, many of these big elders, when these things happen to people, they will be quiet. Because the people that do it are their agents and their boys and their friends. If all these celebrities, these bloggers, these actors, actresses, these so-called cosmetic sellers, vendors online, you know, will be their friends. When they cheat people, it's not as if these elders, these so-called elders, will come outside and call them out or find restitution for that person. No, they will assist that their friend to lock you up in jail. They will engage in the bullying. They will bully you with their friend, as they've done to VDM too. So they thought he would be silenced when they did it to him. They do it to me too. I'm not mental. They come meet me say, well, no, go and apologize to this. I say, so apologize. See, it's not one can apologize to Nigerian police force. Immediately I'll have done it, but they don't lock me. Yep. I don't enter, which is the worst. I'm inside. I don't kill like 6 mosquitoes in my body. Boys don't they blow me breeze. They don't give me rank. And they other people.
You don't have traumatized. You don't pass trauma.
I say,
you don't understand.
My lawyer, Uncle Olumide Physical, when he came that night, I said, Ababa, make this thing. That's why I go apologize, make this thing end. Uncle Olumide looking like you say, you have to find comfort in whatever situation you find yourself in life. More. You get revolutionaries around you. He said, you have to find comfort in whatever situation you find yourself in life. As he tell me that one, I just do like this. Say, take me back to myself.
Because you don't pass trauma stage now.
So, where?
Don't read that book where you want to finish.
I say I can't get. They say the book in the Bible. You know, say their own. Like the book be this. So when they see somebody with this kind of book, the only kind of book where be this size, when Nigerians they see na Bible. They don't believe say book that person they read where they be that kind of size. That book I've been reading it for over like 4 months. I can't go to I come back because the book, this Black Athena, it is not like it is a educational material. So how put on waiting somebody where they teach archaeology, where they teach anthropology. He write them in the language of anthropologists. So it is a very technical book to read. Very boring. That's why I like the book Inside Prison. Before I read 10-15 pages, I don't sleep. So once I wake up again like this, I chop. I just day small. I want the day bored inside the jail. I just begin read the book again. Before I read 20 pages, I don't sleep. Way better breeze, they blow me again. You don't understand? No, me will not talk all the other ones because they'll go meet those police. Let him do this one. You know? So,
I've been there, done that. You can't do nothing.
What can you do to? You have sent him to Kuje. The boy has come outside from Kuje, and he still decide to tell people he's mine. If the elders cannot do their duty, at least the small one where they do for them. People should be praised for it, supported, for at least trying for a better society where you elders are cowards to act upon. Too selfish, too greedy, too short-sighted. We know what the elders of Nigeria support. You are billionaires left, right. We know what they support in this country. Yeah, check it out. He's a guy, a friend of mine that did. He's on your people, a festival, that Durban festival. He make me want to go the thing. When I watch the look at that, I'll go. I won't go. I know the African man. Waiting they are riding our house. Collect one wife for now and say if care is not taken.
Take away.
We know what our so-called elders, what they want from this society, and you can tell by where they put their money. It's where you put your money. Yeah, they put their money where their mouth is. For Toto, their mouth did there, their money did there. Yes. Are they lie? When you see the lifestyle of the Lagos big girls, you know what our elders want. These big girls don't have a job. They have no income, nothing that they are doing that can show you that this is where this money is coming from. My brothers, I'm in entertainment business. Nobody tell me it's by acting. It's by this one. Forget. The elders are involved. The elders have to help. We know they are helping. Seriously helping. Their money is, their mouth is there. Their mouth is on champagne bottle. See all the nightclub. It's on alcohol. Their mouth is on alcohol. Constantly drunk. Wah, 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 wah. You can see all the nightclub everywhere. You can see all the hotel. Because they put their money where you put your money where your mouth is. They have no mouth in national development. That's why their money not for any public hospital. How many of them they sponsor any public hospital? Public schools all over the place, children fucking learning under the rain in their towns and villages where they are from. Watching people they grew up with suffer like there's no tomorrow. Watching their children waste away. They don't put their money for any sign of it. They will put their money for nonsense. Can't you see where their money is? Look at them. Look at where they put money. You will know now what somebody is interested in by where they put their money. They invest largely on spurious, on necessities, spurious spending, hedonistic endeavors only, pleasure seeking, only pleasures, only chasing pleasure like a drug. But me, I respect everybody, but nobody can call monkey dog for me. If you don't want to respect me, I no go respect. No, make nobody try. Don't boy me. I hate that shit. Especially you know, even they try to do anything to make me feel like your boy. I never wake up on them. I just say new car day for my compound. They're about to send me message for Instagram. Hey, she don't so far. When my papa die, now my papa will die. Right? Because of this kind of thing. Can my father be alive? Somebody will be sending me message on Instagram.
Pause.
When all this one, I told him, I messaged him. I messaged him. It's uncalled for. I don't even understand where is it coming from. And the behavior of all these celebrities, these so-called influencers that have no self-respect. I've sold yourself for $20,000 gift. You know? Among all these so-called famous Nigerian billionaires, my best friend is Pastor Toby. Pastor Toby, my best friend. Get out. Toby will never even see you for your life. Now they call your best friend. He's my best friend. And this I will tell you, say, oh, more. Every time I go see Toby like this, hey. If I go London like this, say me and Pastor T just sit down. We just drink one or two. But he promised me one Rolex. He never give me. Pastor T, I'm calling you out. Where's my Rolex? Where's my Rolex watch? You know what I they do like this? For Instagram. Where's my Rolex watch? maybe somebody, eh? But he could tell you, say, she won't never ever. I don't suck up. I did try. I'm open. Herbert Wigwe is dead today. I cannot lie on it. When he had issues with his Diamond Bank, where they support the workers for Twitter, he sent Dede to give me a number. He called me, said he won't see me. He said he won't see me. I'm not going to say, oh, you're in the house. I don't want, I'm not. I wake up, I go in the house. I sit down. He talk with you. Don't be say, what you want to go sway me. But if you respect me, I'll respect you. And we found common ground on the issue. To move on from the workers. The thing is this cut out, but at least I did my part and I left. And you can ask him, but okay, he's dead. Whether I give Seun $10. He say, do that way they do. Help me ask Sam. That's when you run for your eye. When you take talk to this thing, help me do and make you ask. He promised saying go sponsor my radio show. To be honest, he said, okay. Say, what are you doing? I said, I get one radio show. He said, Access Bank will go. Story. He knows sponsor the radio show now. He said, me I call him. He said, okay, call us. We call him again. I will never. You know, they won't test you. Call here. When they say you don't, they say, this one is a boy material. You know? But me, I know if he chase you because of once I call you once, I call you 2 times, say we want to do business, you say you want sponsor, you know, can't answer, I will just leave you. Yeah? It's not by force. So please, everybody, let's understand that this respect we're asking for. You cannot abandon me and demand respect from me. That's the issue all these people have with their father. Our father left. Now he can't come back because I don't get it. One come they do father. Which father? You cannot abandon your children and expect them to respect you. So until the organized abandonment of African youth is over and it's no longer the practice of the African elders, you cannot ask us for any kind of respect. Because your respect comes from you fulfilling your responsibility. Your responsibility as our elder. And that is number 1 responsibility. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Stop doing what the youth are doing. Grow up. Find your purpose. Find your mission. Money is not a mission. Accumulating money, business is not a mission. It's not success. Because we hear Abiola Pikin say, Abiola Pikin don't come talk. Say, some of the children die because they don't even buy medicine. And none of them get money. None of them get money which Abiola when they are alive. None of them hold the kind of money where Abiola hold when they are alive. So Abiola's children, 1 generation later, yes, after it's just 1 generation. His children, not his grandchildren, no. His own children are dying. In Pekin say all the house where Papa be, people don't collect them. They don't put leg on top. And I said, no, say, many of them business not too different from Abiola business. So when you go, you say, no, say your children cannot follow those people, drag anything. You can't drag any. Your children too want to live long. They no born their way. You won't drag with you. Go ask Jack on their children. Ask any of the way that don't die. Now one they will give you now 2 months, just home, and no just be like saying they for streets. You can't collect anything. Nothing is your own. You know this. You know this. You can be deceiving all these youth when they are never open for the system of Nigeria. But we will know Nigeria. We will know Nigeria. We know see all this na facade. Abiola Pikin, the TV. He say, brother, say they call do fire for fire. You know hear? He say, call us say, oh, boy, yeah, she fire for fire. She let me, she liar. Imagine the prophet call me, say, she fire for fire. But he hear, book there.
Imagine, I'm even trying to imagine my brother leading our gang of fire for fire political businessmen. It would be the most inept fire for fire gang ever.
I don't die. So this, all these things people are accumulating is because you must grow up, find purpose. That's how you grow up. You know, that you are doing something in life that, you know, without you, humanity will not experience this thing. Humanity will not have this thing. That this is what you are adding to your society. That is growing up. That you are now in the process of developing. You have a mission. You have a goal that is higher than self. A goal that is higher than self. That it is goal, as you are chasing that goal, is how you are lifting yourself up. Not because that you drag, as they go up, they drag something with you. Now that's the way they drag, now they carry you up. Higher than self. Second criteria, you must educate and inspire the next generation. That's where we have problem. What you people call inspiration is distraction. You substitute distraction for inspiration. Distraction not be inspiration. You distract the youth. You lead them astray. You blind them. You make them dependent. You make them dependent. We have people living in their parents' houses in this country to the age of 30. How can such a man ever become a man? How can such a woman ever become a woman? You are in your parents' house because these people have refused to allow for there to be affordable housing for young people to move out of their parents' house and experience life as individuals early. How many of us can afford to move out of our parents' house at the age of 24, 25, the right time? Finish university, get a job, 23, move out and start your life. How many of us go to our house? Some people want to get gray hair. They see they there, you know those new gray hair. We just they come here your power day house. They drag gray hair. Africa. Yeah, you probably they drag gray hair because of these people. Because of these people. So, please, fulfill this your rules and then we discuss. There are people that me I respect in this world. If they can order me. You can. If Chiwenzu call me now, as he normally does, but it's not publicly, but even if he does it publicly, I'll fall in line. If Marimba Ani makes a call, publicly or privately, I fall in line. Julius Malema, we fall in line. We don't need to know him personally. Those men or women, they speak anywhere in this world, we fall in line. Because those are elders that are earning their respect, that are giving us something to inspire us, giving us a vision, showing us what we can be, not how useless we are. Not how we need European things to add to our uselessness before we can be human beings. No, that we are human beings without those things. They are the ones showing us the way. And those are the ones we respect. Thank you very much.